Hello, welcome to this podcast episode. Today we'll be talking YouTube questions on my YouTube page. I've got quite a few questions, and please follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have any more questions, comment in the comment section below what questions you have for next week's podcast or the next Q&A podcast. So let's go on and let's do this. So we have first question is, what are the blue lasers in Revenge of the Sith, and why weren't they in the Clone Wars? So the blue lasers, in the beginning of the Revenge of the Sith in the Battle of Coruscant, blue lasers were shooting down on separatist ships, and they did a lot of damage. But I don't know, but I think that in the Bad Batch they mentioned about the newer models of the Venators have those new medical chambers, and maybe the new models also have those blue lasers, and probably at the time of the Battle of Coruscant, maybe all the Venators, or most of them, were the newer models, but in the Clone Wars it was the original models because quite early, but then later on they got the new models, but I guess they didn't use it because in season 7 of the Clone Wars we didn't see much space battles as much as we have in the other seasons. Our next question is, why didn't the Empire use clones instead of stormtroopers? The Empire didn't use clones as a military force because they were too expensive to produce. But what I don't understand was, why didn't the Empire use the clones they had left? Like I said in the last Q&A, the clones they had left, they just said bye to them and let them go. Why didn't they use them? They could have used them, give them new armour, and recruit other ones. Once all the clone troopers are dead, just keep on recruiting. It would be a good use of the money that they used to pay for those clones, yeah. But it's just the Empire they wanted. Yeah, I don't know, they just obviously weren't thinking right. Next question is, why is Chewbacca not on his home planet? I'm guessing that means in the Solo movie. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. But Chewbacca's not on his home planet because after the Empire took over the Republic, the Wookiees got enslaved by the Empire, and they got sent to other planets and prisons, and Chewbacca obviously got sent to Mimban, where he was obviously a torture method on Mimban, because obviously Han Solo went in there because he was disobeying orders. So yeah, that's why he's not on his home planet, but I don't know else. If you mean episode 4, because he's with Han Solo. But he is in his home planet in the original trilogy. And the prequel trilogy. Yeah. Last question here is, how did Palpatine come up with the idea of bringing down the Republic and the Jedi? So, he came up with the idea because he's the head of the Siths, and he told his apprentice Count Dooku to form an army, rebel against the Republic. So while Count Dooku was making that army, he went into politics. He got rid of Chancellor Valorum, was back into power, and he orchestrated that war. The war happened, and during that war, the Republic became bankrupt. As you see in some episodes in the Clone Wars, they talk about the Republic being bankrupt because of the war. Senator Amidala not agreeing with the war. And then, once the war was over, once Count Dooku was dead, obviously in episode 3, Palpatine's final phase of his plan was in action. Basically, that's how he brings down the Republic and the Jedi. Through being the heads of both sides of the war. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Comment below what questions you have for the next Q&A. And thank you for listening. Follow my Spotify and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for listening. Enjoy your day. Bye.